Alright guys, welcome back to Heart and Soil Farm. Today is a crazy busy day on the farm. We have so much stuff to do. We moved the meat chickens outside yesterday afternoon and are getting them used to being on fresh grass, so I'll show you a peek of that. We've got to mulch a whole bunch of the garden bed areas. We take down our cattle panel every year. I don't know why. So we're putting cattle panel back up on all of that. And so I figured I would take you with me today on getting some of these chores done. Hold on, I'll show you the chickens. Alright, so we brought them out last night. This is the chicken tractor that Rob built. And we've put them in, and they seem to be doing very well. Everybody's kind of deciding where they want to be. What's up, guys? Some like the cool, some like to sunbathe. So they have all been officially moved to the chicken tractor. So yay! Alright, now on to the next chore. Alright, so we have several beds that I'm working on today, trying to get ready, cleaned up, and prepped to be planted. So this is one of the beds that we planted. This is going to have two different types of cucumbers, lemon cucumbers, and then the Mexican jerkin cucumber. So they're small. So I went ahead and we've got those planted in the ground, and they're going up this cattle panel. And then the lemon cucumbers. So here is one bed completed, and let's go to the next. Here is another bed that we worked on today. We still have to get a couple of the beds filled up with some soil, but this particular bed we're going to be putting several different types of tomatoes that are going to go, hopefully y'all can see them on these large trellises that I have going on. And then I'm also going to put some squash and zucchini in the two big beds. And then this round trellis where the pots are, hopefully you can see it. I'm going to put some climbing flowers, that way to encourage the pollinators to come and do their duty. So we were able to get this bed done today. We're putting pineapple tomatoes. Let me see if I can remember them all off the top of my head. Tie-dyed pink pineapple tomatoes and atomic. We got all of those from Baker Creek. So those are what are going to go into this bed. So tomorrow I'm going to finish up and get the beds filled with soil, and then they will be ready to plant. So here's another project that we were able to get completed today. So I'm very excited how this turned out. Here is another one of the projects that we worked on today. And I told y'all in the beginning, like, we had a ton of projects that I wanted to accomplish and get completed today, just because with the weather and different things like that, we haven't really had opportunity. So this particular bed is going to be for beans, peas, green beans, yellow beans, red beans, dragon tongue. So we have a bunch of different beans that are going to be planted here. I was able to get some of the peas into the ground, so I'm excited about that. And I have this netting on the outside of this bed, just to kind of prevent our chickens from getting in, because sometimes they just kind of decide to do what they want. Internally, I'm doing, in this bed right here, I'm doing some container planting this year. So I'm going to be putting some tomatoes in here, and then some other vegetables I'm going to do in the container for the first time. So I'm going to utilize this space too. So that is one of the beds that we were able to complete. Yay! I do have the beans germinating in the house in the grow room, and those should be ready to be put to the ground by next weekend. They should be big enough where I'm comfortable putting them in the ground. So here's another project done, and on to the next. And this is the final project I'm kind of going to give you guys a peek at that we did today. As you can tell, the sun is setting and it's starting to get dark. We worked all day and got a whole lot done. We have some more we're going to do tomorrow. But this is another bed that I did. This was a greenhouse that we had, and it's went through a bunch of storms, poor thing. And so the plastic was, you know, torn up and damaged. So I decided I was going to reuse this and do some container growing. And I have some different beans. I have cucamelons in here. I'm going to grow a couple different types of melons that grow vines. And I'm going to see if I can get the vines, train the vines to grow up these poles. And I thought it would just be absolutely beautiful. I'm also going to plant some loofah gourds here. Loofah gourds grow magnificent, beautiful vines, and I thought those would be just fantastic. So I'm going to utilize the container method to try to help us on weeding. I hate weeding, so I'm hoping that this will help. I've already got some melons planted already in here. So I'm excited about that. The cucamelons, so hopefully those will come out pretty good. So I put those in there. And these seeds from my tree, they drive me crazy. So I'm hoping that this will be just absolutely beautiful. So I'm kind of excited to see how the vines do growing on this. I figured, why get rid of it and see if I can reuse it. So that is one of the final projects that we worked on for today. I hope y'all like that one. So that is the projects that we worked on for today. I'm sunburnt, tired. We're both pretty sore. If you watched our last video and saw, we got all this mulch delivered, so we've had to hand shovel it all in and fill up all these spaces. So we're all pretty sore and tired, but really excited and happy with the progress that we're making on our beds and everything. And so stay tuned. We have so much more that we're going to be working on tomorrow. We'll bring you along on those projects. Hope you enjoy it. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see y'all later. Have a fantastic night. Bye.